Hey Rolling Hills, happy Wednesday. I have this week's parable for you, our story from our Spark Story Bible. Our parable is called The House on the Rock. Jesus liked to teach people by telling them stories. Sometimes he told stories called parables. Through parables, people learned God would help them, especially when things were not easy in their lives. Jesus told this parable about two houses to many people as he sat with them on a mountain one day. I want to tell you about two different people. Each one wanted to build a house. One person was very smart and one was very silly. The smart person built a house on a sturdy rock. Bad weather came. Boom, echoed the thunder and shook the little house as lightning streaked across the sky. Plop, 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 dripped the heavy raindrops that fell on the roof. Whoosh, sighed the cold wind as it blew against the walls. The house didn't fall down, though, because the smart person had built it on a sturdy rock. The silly person built a house on sand, and something very different happened. Bad weather came. Boom, echoed the thunder and shook that little house, too, as lightning streaked across the sky. Plop, 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 dripped the heavy raindrops that fell on the roof. Whoosh, sighed the wind as it blew against the walls. Guess what happened this time? Because the silly person built the house on sand, crash, it fell down. If you listen to me, you are building your life on the sturdy rock of God. If you don't listen to me, you are building your life on ideas that are like the sand that shifts and blows away. When Jesus finished talking, the people on the mountain were surprised by his words. They had never heard stories like that from their rabbis before. Jesus was a wonderful teacher who helped them learn how to always trust God. Who likes to tell you stories? And what kind of stories do they like to tell you? Sometimes we like to hear stories just about the past, like about when your parents were little. That's what some grandparents like to tell stories about, when their kids were little to their grandkids, right? And sometimes it's nice to hear stories like this, stories that are teaching you something and you don't even realize they're teaching it to you, right? When you hear a story. I really like this parable. Building your house on the rock, building your life on the rock instead of on sand. I hope you guys have a great week this week, and hopefully we will see you either at 9 o'clock Sunday morning, either at church or online. Bye, guys.